All right, Shalom. This is Brothers of GMS Louisiana Saints coming back at you with another quick lesson. As always, we're going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the elders, apostles of GMS. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right. This quick lesson is going to be, mainly going into the marriage. All right. Basically, Israel being remarried to Yahweh Yahushua. All right. And I want to, get it. Revelations 21:2.
It's the book of Revelations, chapter 21, verse 2. It says, "And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband."
Right. Which, that's not that's not talking about a literal city coming down out of heaven, all right, a landmass. But when you go to Jeremiah
6th
chapter and the 2nd verse, all right, it pretty much shows you what it's talking about, man.
This is Jeremiah chapter 6 and 2. It says, "I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman."
Right. And that represents a nation. All right, that's how the Lord likened us into a comely and delicate woman, right? The nation of Israel. Really, for even more, that's really talking about the elect. All right, on this time around, man. All right, go ahead.
This 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 2. It says, "For I am jealous over you with godly jealousy, for I have espoused you to one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin to a Mashiach."
Yeah, you might present us as a chaste virgin to a Mashiach, man.
That's right.
All right. So, with that, man, the Lord is likening us unto a woman. All right. And what it's really dealing with too, all right, is really dealing with the coming of the Lord, all right? So with the Lord coming as the groom, all right, in the old time, ancient times, what would happen? Basically, of old times, what would happen is when the bride was getting ready to get married, what she would do, all right, the people would put her through a cleansing process, all right, which we are those same brides being prepared for Yahushua's coming, all right, his second coming, all right. That's what the marriage is all dealing with the end times, all right. So while that's happening, we're in the cleansing process now, all right. The purging process, all right? The process of getting things right, all right, for the bridegroom, which is Yahushua, all right? And I want to show the example of that real fast. This is a short snippet. Go ahead.
This is the book of Tobit, chapter 7 and verse 17. Now I'm going to start at 16. It says, "After Raguel called his wife Edna and said unto her sister, Prepare another chamber and bring her in thither. Which when she had done as he had bidden her,"
he says, prepare her and bring her into the chambers.
That's right.
And that preparing was like I say, in ancient times, was a cleansing process, a washing of the woman, right? Getting her adorned, getting her prepared for the bridegroom, for the marriage, man, for the ceremony, the actual ceremony they used to have, man. Go ahead.
It says, "She brought her thither, and she wept, and she received the tears of her daughter, and said unto her, Be of good comfort, my daughter. The Lord of heaven and earth gave thee joy for thy sorrow. Be of good comfort, my daughter."
Right. Like I said, which goes into the whole thing. The main point was she was prepared and brought into the chambers, all right, for that marriage ceremony, man. Same thing like now. We're We're going on the highways and byways. We're doing things of the teaching of Yahweh Shai, getting ourselves prepared, getting ourselves cleansed. That's why it says earlier, doing for a husband. Now, give me Isaiah 52:1, and then I get the Ephesians. All right.
This says the book of Isaiah, chapter 52 and verse 1. It says, "Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth..."
The holy city. So we represent that city that they originally said that was going to come down.
That's right.
All right. Not a literal city. Go ahead.
It says, "For henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and the unclean."
Where you at?
52 and 1, the latter end.
Okay. That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
And we're putting on those beautiful garments now, man, in the way of this truth. Right? We're putting on, you know, all the things that we need to, all right, to make us whole again, man.
Yeah, if I can read the next one, it says, "Shake thyself from the dust."
Right, all this confusion.
That's right.
That's what dust represents in the scriptures. Confusion. And America is the epitome of confusion, man. All right?
Babylon, you know? Babylon the Great at that.
God.
It says, "And sit down, O Jerusalem, loose thyself from the bands of thy neck,
Yeah.
O captive daughter of Zion."
Right, and how you loosen yourself in the way of this truth.
That's
Right?
right.
Coming into the knowledge of Yahweh Shai and living this thing and doing it to the best of your ability, man. All right? Getting on out here on this battlefield. All right? Preparing yourself for the end. Preparing yourself for the marriage of the bridegroom, man. All right? Now, this is another way. Go back to the Revelation 21 and read it again real fast.
It's the book of Revelations, chapter 21 and verse 2. It says, "And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband."
Yeah, they're gonna be made, and that's dealing with a lot of things, even with the end. We're gonna come out of those chariots too, man.
That's right.
All right, to straight bring holiness and righteousness back to the world, man, and subdue all these nations. All right, and to ultimately put them in captivity, man. That goes into many things, you know. All right, but this is the part when it says adorn for a husband, man. All right, how you make yourself how you adorn yourself and make yourself ready for your husband is this right here. This is Ephesians 25. Well, Ephesians 5 and 25. "Husbands, love your wives, even as Hamashiach also loved the church and give yourselves for it, that ye may sanctify and cleanse it. You may sanctify and cleanse it with the washing of the water by the word,
That's right.
that he may sanctify, that he might present it to himself a glorious church without spots, without having spots or wrinkles or any such thing, but that it should be holy without blemish." And that's what you're doing. You're washing yourself by the word, man. You're cleansing yourself. You're getting yourself ready, all right, for the end, all right, which is ultimately the marriage. Go ahead.
Like I said, brother, hey, there's no way you can attend a marriage with those blemishes of this world, man.
No.
You got to be fully converted, fully cleansed. All right.
Yeah, everybody at the wedding is choreographed wearing the same colors, but you coming in with tennis shoes,
Yeah.
t-shirt, and Jordans on, man.
In a fucking hat.
Yeah, you're not even ready. You don't even have on the attire of the wedding. You're not even, all right, ready for the bridegroom, all right, because the bridegroom is coming, all right. Yahweh Shai is coming to do his bidding, all right, to save the elect, all right, and put this known world and these kings of this world into subjection, man.
That's right.
All right, you had anything before we get up?
I got that St. Matthew's for you, man. St. Matthew's 22 and 9. Kind of says, "Go ye therefore." What the fuck is this? Oh. It says, Matthew 22 and 9. It says, "Go ye therefore into the highways and as many as ye shall find bid to the marriage.
And that's the ultimate goal, man, to bid them to the marriage, get them
That's right.
prepared, getting those. That's what we're doing now. And we are finishing the work, all right? We're finishing the work of this marriage, man. There's only a couple of more things to do, a couple of more things to happen before the bridegroom actually makes his return, man. All right? And that's why we out here bidding. We on the highways and byways, we're doing teaching, doing videos, all right, doing lessons and different things like that. Go ahead.
If I could say, before we go on, hey, it's not talking about just no anybody, man. You don't invite no anybody to your marriage, man. This is talking about the hopeful elect, man. All right?
Right.
But I'm gonna go on.
Yeah, because
Good.
we went into it on the block a couple of weeks ago. A marriage is private.
That's right.
Everybody's not called into a marriage, man. You don't invite every Joe Blow, every six pack, Donnie and Tyrone to the goddamn wedding, man. That's an exclusive. You have a list of people who's coming, who's gonna be there, what their role is, and that's what this thing is likening to, a marriage. Everybody's not called. All right? Everybody's not invited to this, man. That's why a lot of people can't get it. Even though they see us on the highways and byways, they see us teaching, they see us actually debating and different things like that with people on the block, they still can't understand it, man. Go ahead.
Jump down to verse 14. It says, "For many are called, but few are chosen."
Yeah, many are called, but
All
few are
right.
chosen.
You could be called to this thing and still not be chosen, man.
That's right.
Because you weren't on the list. That's why we make our calling in election sure.
That's right.
Okay, we after this thing diligently.
That's right.
We after this truth vigorously, man. But I'm gonna keep going. This is
Read again.
verse 9. It says, "Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find bid to the marriage." So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good.
Well, both bad and good. We didn't see
That's
some.
right.
We definitely seen some beautiful, good apples. And the thing, we definitely seen some bad apples, man.
That's right.
All right. Go ahead.
It says, "And the wedding was furnished with guests."
And the wedding is right now being furnished with guests. Actually, the seats are filling up. That's how you know the elect is almost, from the things that's going on in the world, different calamities, different events. That's how you know there's much more of the closing of this marriage. A lot of the seats are being accounted for, man. The elect is almost sealed. Let's just go by. Go ahead.
It's verse 11. It says, "And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment."
He ain't had a wedding garment. He wasn't prepared.
That's right.
He didn't have that garment on, man. That covering which is just true. And many guys are running around here right now without that garment on, butt ass, bucket naked out here, man.
That's right.
Bullshit. You know the word, but you're not doing the things that you're supposed to be doing of the word, man. Half of you don't have one foot in, one foot out. You're not even woke. You just bullshitting. Go ahead.
Verse 12. "And he said unto him, Friend, how camest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless."
Yeah, and a lot of you gonna be speechless when your house shot come back, man.
When he said, "I know you not."
Yeah.
You know?
How you get in here? What's going on? Go ahead.
Verse 13. "Then said the king to the servants, Bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness."
And that's what we're seeing going on now too, man. A lot of you niggas that been invited or not ready, you've been cast into outer darkness, man. All right, you've been thrown to the side.
That's right.
All right, spewed out, man. Go ahead.
It says, "There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth."
It's gonna be many of that in these up and coming days, man.
That's right.
All right, in the end, when this marriage is much more closer, the doors are closed. 'Cause the doors gonna close just like in the times of Noah, man.
Yeah.
Them doors gonna be shut. The prophets is not gonna be in the highways and byways. They're gonna be put in. All right. The Lord says He's gonna make the roof, the tongues of our mouth cleave to the roof of our mouths, man. But we're not gonna be out here no more. All right, and a lot of you gonna be assed out because you're bullshitted. You played around with this thing, man. You can't. It's not gonna be no more camp signs and garments, frankincense and myrrh, and this teaching. It's just gonna be everything's gonna be turned off, man. Go ahead.
It says verse 14. It says, "For many are called, but
If
few
you're
are
chosen." Yeah, you can end it right there. Many are called, few are chosen. It's going to be much more known in the end times, right? Much more known in these last seconds of times, in these last days, man. All right, you want to say anything?
That's when Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 gonna come in. You know,
Right.
the Lord gonna make known who his men are, man. In these upcoming days, and even more, going towards the actual coming back of Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, man. So with that, man, we hope that was edifying and straight to the point. I'm gonna give all praises, all glory and finance to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahshua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders, apostles of GMS. Peace and blessing and salutation to the hopeful elect. Until next time, Shalom.
Shalom.